Hi, this is Neve again from Tully Nurseries, and this week, despite the colder temperatures, you'd be amazed to see what new plants we've added to the list. Lots of plants in flower, lots of plants in bud, good flushing plants. Plants are getting nice and chunky. You know about our French lavenders, I mentioned them last week. Also the English lavenders. The French are actually really filling out nicely at the moment, so keep an eye on the list as we add more varieties week on week. Heucheras, we're doing a lot of varieties this year. This is a really nice one. It's called Heuchera Electra. We really like it, and if you contrast it with something like chocolate ruffles or plum pudding, it will maximize sales for you in the garden centre. Fuchsias is one of my favourite plants actually, because I love the longevity that you get from it. It flowers from now up until the first frost. And there's lots of uses for fuchsia. They're really nice in a container, planted in the garden. So if you really want to make an impact, you can plant a lot of them together. Fuchsia thalia, and this isn't really hardy, although it does, as it gets bigger, it's got really nice red flowers, and this is really nice in a container surrounded by bedding plants at the bottom. You're all aware of Fuchsia genii, which is a really popular hardy fuchsia that everybody knows. We've actually added Fuchsia sunray to the list this week. It's nice colourful foliage, again contrasted with other varieties or any type of bedding. It looks really, really nice. Moving on to perennials, we have really focused heavily this year on introducing new varieties, giving you a lot more choice. This week, geranium Max Frey, of course it will be delivered with the Bella Bloom label. I've just picked them off the bed, so I actually didn't have time to label them, but they're covered in buds, and really now's the time if you want to get the best value, buy them now, so then for over the next few weeks they're actually just coming into flower. Something I found, and we don't have in big numbers, is Viola Rebecca. I think we've possibly 50 there, so first come first serve, but I really, really love the flower. It's fantastic. And finally, Nepeta, Walker's Low. Traditionally, I suppose you all know Six Fiddles Giant, and that's the one that everyone was asking for, but in the last few years people have moved on to Walker's Low. We really, really like it. It's covered in buds, just about to flower. It's not too big, it's not soft, so it's really good and bushy, and with the colour label it will look fantastic. So there's lots of colour to choose from. I'll finish up with the dianthus. We have some small batches, really nice in bud, 1 litre pot, so really good, reasonable price point on your bench. So lots of colour to choose from again, and tune in next week where we will be going through our top 10 best-selling plants for this week. Have a great weekend, and I'm definitely looking forward to the 18 degrees temperatures we're supposed to get on Monday. Thanks.